Hi guys, my name is Kara West and I am just presenting on the Panama Papers. You might be asking yourself, hey, what was the Panama Papers leak? And really it's the name given to a major leak that was released on April 3rd, 2016. This leak contained over 11.5 million confidential files from the law firm of Mossack Fonseca. The private information ranged from the 1970s all the way up through 2016, well over 40 years of data made public. This is also considered to be one of the largest leaks in history, ranging at about 2.76 terabytes. It's believed to be the result of an anonymous whistleblower. And here is the logo for the Mossack Fonseca law firm and financial firm. So you might be asking yourself now, what is whistleblowing? It's the act of reporting illegal activity by an inside entity usually. Whistleblowing is really great because it ensures that like CEOs, CFOs, like higher up people within a company are really meeting those ethical standards that they need to be at, and like legal and confidential things are being met. Um, there are some provisions that allow whistleblowers to release information without fear in regards to reduction of wage and/or occupational loss. The whistleblower in this particular case has remained anonymous. The only information about the person was given their motive. Um, and a quote from them was, "I decided to expose Mossack Fonseca because I thought its founders, employees, and clients should have to answer for their roles in these crimes." Um, and there are many facets to this. There are legal and illegal aspects of it. The legal one that we will touch on right now is going to be the use of their offshore accounts. Offshore accounts are completely legal. It is basically when anyone from one country uses a bank account in another country to deposit funds. And the part that makes it legal is when you report on these funds that are being deposited into another country. However, some countries are used as tax havens to kind of get out of this, and that kind of pours over into the illegal aspect of it, which is the tax evasion and the use of shell companies in these tax haven countries. Another illegal aspect of just the whole fiasco was the leak itself. The whistleblower did not act ethically in the way that they should have done it. Really, it should have been reported to a government official and it should have been brought to the attention of the CEO and CFO, even though in hindsight we know that they were well aware of what was going on, but still the whistleblower could have acted more ethically as well. Um, One of the owners, Ramon Fonseca, he was definitely the face of the business. He was very close to many politicians in Panama. He was just a very well-known figure. And of course, then we have Jurgen Mossack, who was really a little bit more of the brains, in my opinion, behind the whole operation. And overall, the outcome of this was that the use of offshore accounts has become more closely watched. I mean, it's become a huge problem now, and it didn't have to be this way. Uh, Shell companies are also considered to be a much more serious threat than they were in past times. Um, and more recently, they closed their doors in October of this year. And definitely one important outcome was that it was the result of 6,500 forensic accounting inquiries in over 70 countries. There are many countries around the US, around the world that are less than industrialized, and even when they are industrialized, they aren't quite up to par with the US and Canada and places like that. So their ethical standards on money laundering and things like that are a little bit more loose, and this has really shown that people are becoming more accountable and governments are holding their people more accountable regardless of social class, wealth, and things of that nature. Right? Thanks.